It is never too late to be what you could have been, right? See, that's the thing about life. It's a journey, right? It's a book. Every chapter is being written out every single day, right? Sometimes things kind of go full circle. George Eliot, it is never too late to be what you might have been. It is never too late to be what you might have been. But it's never too late to be what you could have been. See, a lot of times we look at it and we're like, no what, there's no way I could do that now. No what, there's no way that I could be. No what, there is some things that, no what, we probably can't accomplish anymore. But you could still try and you could still do your thing. But think about it like this. It's never too late to be a good person. It's never too late to start that business. It's never too late to restructure your life. It's never too late. See, that's the thing. A lot of times we give up because we're like, man, I already failed. Man, I already gave up. Man, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. This is the thing. This is the powerful thing. A lot of times we are going to continue to give up. Why? Because know what, we choose to. Why? Because know what, we choose to not continue to fight on. Why? Because know what, we just give up. We don't want to think that we could still do these things. We don't want to put in the work no more, right? Our confidence is probably drained. Our self-love is drained. Our perseverance, endurance is drained. We don't have it no more. We don't got the grit inside of us to continue to try to do that, right? But it's never too late to be what you could have been. It's never too late to be what you could have been. And know what? Get that in your mind. You could be what you could have been if you just put in the work. You just gotta go and start doing it. It's not gonna come to you, but you gotta go to it. It's not gonna come to you, but you gotta go to it. Everything is possible. The impossible just takes longer. Oh, come on. Come on. Now, this is powerful. Think about it. Everything is possible, but the impossible just takes a little bit longer, right? Those things that seem... Dan Brown, everything is possible. The impossible just takes longer. Everything is possible. The impossible just takes longer. Seem like they're out of reach. Those things that seem like you can't do. Those things that seem like you just ain't got the skill. You ain't got the grit. You just don't got it to accomplish it. But that's all in your mind. That's all in your mind. You got to put in the work, though. You got to change that mindset, and then you got to put in the work. Change the mindset, put in the work. Right? See, everything is possible. The impossible just takes a little bit longer because you got to put in a little bit more work. You got to dig down deep, right? You gotta have some endurance, some perseverance. You got to keep fighting on. See, that's the thing. A lot of us, we tend to give up. A lot of times we just tend to, it's whatever. But come on, think about it. You have an opportunity to do some amazing things. You have an opportunity to do some amazing things. But know what is stopping you? What is stopping you? Is it your mindset? Is it the people around you? Is it yourself? What is it? You lazy? You just don't got no energy to try to do it no more. What is it, right? What is preventing you from trying to do the impossible? Because every single day people are doing the impossible. And every single day everything is possible. And the impossible is just going to take a little bit longer because you got to work a little bit, maybe even a lot harder. But you could do it. You could do the impossible. Come on. The difficulties of life are intended to make us better, not bitter. But see, this is a whole mindset thing, right? This is a mindset thing because a lot of times we're looking at it and we're like, man, shoot, I feel better now. You know what? I feel like crap. I feel resentment. Anonymous, the difficulties of life are intended to make us better, not bitter. The difficulties of life are intended to make us better, not bitter. I feel regret, I feel anger, I feel pain, all these different things, right? But see, there's different ways that you could approach these issues. There's different ways that you could approach these situations. See, you know what? The difficulties of life are intended to make you better, right? Because it's going to make you grow. It's going to give you some strength. It's going to give you some skills and abilities that you probably didn't have before. It's going to give you some grit, bro. It's going to give you some grit. See, I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing. Life is going to be difficult. Believe me, it's going to be difficult. But the thing is, these difficulties, these situations, these obstacles are intended to make you better, right? Because you got to go through these obstacles, you got to go through these situations, through these things, so you could grow, so you could be somebody that you want to be, right? So you could see some growth within yourself and within your life. Because a lot of times, a lot of us, me, you, friends, family, peers, whatever it is, strangers, a lot of times these situations come up, and sometimes we get bitter. We have resentment and anger and pain. You know what? It's normal to have pain. It's normal to have anger. But see, the thing is, those are all for a season. But a lot of us, we live our whole life our whole life for a season. A whole season is our whole life. See, instead of getting past that and trying to work on it, we continue to live there. See, instead of trying to turn that pain into something amazing, we allow it to continue to make us bitter and angry and depressed. That's not the way it's intended to be. We are what we repeatedly do. Then excellence. See, that's the powerful part. It's a powerful part. See, if you want to be excellent, you got to keep. Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Working at it, right? It's not just going to be something that's just granted overnight. It's not going to be something that you just acquire overnight. It's something that you repeatedly do. You will repeatedly work towards excellence, and then know what? That excellence is going to be there. The excellence is going to ooze from you. The excellence, the energy from it is going to be there, and people are going to see it. They're going to feel it. But see, the thing is, you got to start working at excellence, and you got to keep repeatedly do it. Because if you don't, see, that's the issue now, right? That's the issue now. Is, man, what do we do now? What do we do now? See, a lot of times we continue to go through these motions. We continue to go through these things in life. And we continually start adapting to these habits that we are creating for ourselves. Most of the time, these habits ain't good. Most of the time, these habits are detrimental. Most of the time, these habits, they're preventing us from our purpose. They're preventing us from our purpose, and know what? That I understand that. But see, this is the thing. See, you got to keep working at it. You got to keep working at excellence. And when you keep working at excellence, that excellence is going to ooze. That excellence is going to showcase itself. That excellence is going to become second nature. That excellence is going to be a habit because you're going to be excellent. Right, but you got to work towards it. You got to keep repeatedly work towards it until finally it becomes a habit and you don't even pay a second thought to it. Come on now. What we do stems from what we believe. What we do stems from what we believe. Know what? What we believe, our beliefs really transcend and really dictate and really just push what we do. Millicent Fenwick, what we do stems directly from what we believe. What we do stems directly from what we believe. Our actions are tied to what we believe, right? You get people that believe in some evil things. You get people that believe in some bad things. They're going to do bad things. You have people that believe in some good things. You have people that believe in God. You have people that believe in love. You have people that believe in doing and helping others. Then they're going to go and help others. They're going to do good things. They're going to live for God. They're going to live for love. They're going to showcase it. But see, that's the thing. What we do stems from what we believe. See, our beliefs are so powerful. Our beliefs in our system is so powerful. But don't get me wrong. Just because you believe in God, that doesn't make you a good person. That doesn't make every action that you do good. It doesn't make your actions loving. It doesn't make your actions feel like they're Christ-like. But I am saying that when you fully, strongly believe, your beliefs will transcend into your actions. They will go into your actions. They will dictate what your actions do. There is going to be a foundation from your belief that's going to be in your actions. Your actions are going to have a foundation of belief, of your belief. See, but I'm not saying just because you believe in something, your actions are exactly always going to follow it, because we have people that just, they do what they want, and you know what? And maybe it still does, but maybe their belief is a little wonky, maybe it's a little confused. But regardless, our actions stem from what we believe. Our actions stem from what we believe. So you know what? Without further ado, I hope that this one really hits you hard. And without further ado, I'm going to have to bid y'all adieu. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, man, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe too. And until next time, salute.